call to order the meeting of the Parks and Rec Board, March 21st, 2020. No, I'm sorry. It is March 21st, yeah. 2024. Okay, and I need a motion to approve the agenda for
I'll make
today.
the motion to approve the agenda.
A second?
Second.
Thank you, approved. Okay, and approval of the minutes. I was just going through them for February 27th, 2024. Anybody have any questions, concerns, or corrections?
I don't know if I saw them until now. That's bad.
I don't know if this needs correcting, but since we changed the meeting and it says on here 2:30, do we need to change that or anything?
No.
Oh, yeah, when I was doing them, I thought about that, but that's what it was at the time.
Yeah, at the time,
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Great minutes, Michael.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. I tell you one thing I said to myself this morning. I said I have got to write clearer, because I had one note and I was like, what does that say?
Yeah, tell me about that.
So is a tangerine, what's the other word for tangerines?
They were clementines, cuties, halos.
Cuties. Okay.
See,
All right.
you have
Cuties.
cuties stuck in your
So
head.
yeah. So no. What I have here is cooties, and then I got and I took a picture of it, and I was zooming in, and I was like, and then because we had something in here about koozies, and I was like, what is this? And then when I zoomed in and
What's
like
another name
put it
for
on
it?
like 400%, I said, I think that says
charades.
tangerines.
That is hysterical.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Yes, I will make a motion to approve.
And second?
Second.
All right, so approved. All right, citizen comments, since there's no citizen here yet.
Okay, we'll move on
We
until
can
she
move on
gets
to
here.
the amenity inspection reports.
Okay,
That's our parks, right?
Yeah.
that's parks, and Michael put it so nicely in here. That's why I'm frantically texting Patty the other day. I'm like, which parks did I sign up for?
Oh, yeah.
And that's okay, then I got lost. I had to have Aaron help me find hibiscus. I'm taking pictures of a park that doesn't, well, at least it wasn't mine. What did you say, it was Belle Isles?
Well, that, yeah,
Is
that,
that-
was Belle Isle Park, but you're like, is this hibiscus? I'm like, no, it's Belle Isle.
Well,
It's a
since
nice
we're doing
park.
that, where's hibiscus?
It's on East Hibiscus, about middle of the, I don't even know what the address would be on that, 3,000.
It's a half lot.
Yeah,
It is, do you know the ones on First and Second that are just like little pathways in between homes, kind of? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I probably passed it 400 times and I,
yeah. Nobody knows.
because it
Yeah.
forks.
Yeah,
Hibiscus one time, but then it goes all the way, is it at that fork? Is it right off of Belle Isle?
Did you need
Or is it
a,
back
I need a
south?
so if you go down
An
Belle Isle,
agenda?
take a left on East
Here's an
Hibiscus.
agenda.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
The
which
second
way am I going?
hibiscus. So
Okay,
you're heading into Belle Isle.
okay.
Take a left on East Hibiscus, and then go down about 4 or 5 homes and start on your right-hand side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you'll miss it if you're not looking.
I'm looking and I missed it. So, does anybody know Jules Chandler?
Yeah, of
All
course.
right, is it close to her house
Oh, I
then?
don't know where she lives.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like maybe.
Is it on her
200
little block?
200 feet
It's a short little,
on the east side, so
Okay,
just, yeah.
so it's real close to Belle Isle Park then?
oh, when you
close, yeah.
backtrack, if you're backtracking and you make
You
the
can
right,
see, you go to
yes.
the water, you can see.
You can see Belle Isle.
from.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I've walked past it probably 40 times. Not noticed it. All right. Okay.
Postcard park.
I could show you.
I did some of mine. You did some of yours?
I'm done. It's
You're
in. Not only is mine done, my reports are generated, they're in, and so are my pictures.
All right, you are
You're all
good.
I
done?
haven't.
I am done,
That's all right, I
John.
did them.
I am
They were so
impressed.
easy
Oh,
to
were they?
sign.
Okay.
Impressed.
You guys always
Well,
give
I
me
got-
a little stuff because I
But I still
complain the
didn't know how to
most.
do it because I got a couple.
Yeah, you got a lot of
I don't
us.
know about that.
That's enough.
So with the reports that you and John have done, I've already got them in the book.
See?
So they're already in the book. And then on the action form that I'm doing, I'm going through what you guys have put down, and including that into our action form. Like the shell around the benches, along the seawall.
Yeah, it's standard
There's
stuff.
a crack on the bench I need to go take a look at. And then like the roots, those are already painted, so, so we're already starting on those.
Okay.
Quick
So,
turnaround.
yeah, so just as you guys know, as soon as you get them into me, I'm inputting them, and then we're trying to.
Oh,
roll
bravo.
out.
So good.
So, yeah.
So we've already got a bunch of them in, huh?
Yeah, well,
4?
Yeah,
Three or
4.
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, did
Yeah.
I got one in. Are we doing them in that format?
I mean, this is
Yeah.
fine.
When I
Here,
sent
I
you
love
that, I
this
said that-
format, it was simple, did you get it?
Very
Yeah,
simple.
no, I sat down with Renee here.
And I just
and-
downloaded
Yeah,
it?
she did. Obviously, we like to get the font here, should be like that, but,
Six,
yeah, this,
six.
Renee did that. The city clerk.
Yeah, I know, and I think it was great because what I did was I downloaded it and then just typed the answers out in it.
Exactly, you got the font, the sizing, everything else, and now this is all conforms with
I
the
should have been that
city's,
smart.
the
All
city's.
handwritten jibber jabber.
Well, this is what mine looked like, man. So,
But I'm telling you, after when you download it, it's easier to send
yeah,
to
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
So really, we should, this
Okay.
font, okay, this font and the size, everything should be in that font.
Mhm.
That's kind of the idea, then everything will be consistent with everything else the city does,
Yeah.
which is what you did when you used that form,
Yeah,
all right?
okay.
So you've already done everything you could possibly do. I really like the idea that you just took the thing and did it, and that's exactly the way it was supposed to work.
Well, we appreciate if you've had any input in it because it really worked well for me this time.
I did the best, I did the smartest thing I could possibly do. I went to the city clerk, Renee. I said, what is the best between these two reports? And she came out with this thing, I said, there it is.
Perfect. Okay?
So, you just want me to type them up and send them to you?
I
Are
mean,
you
whatever you want to do.
Okay,
I mean,
and then
this-
the pictures just
This is
from
on
my
my
phone, I
laptop,
can just
so
send
I
them
can turn it
text, okay.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of a format on those pictures? I basically just said, here's a list, and here's the pictures on sending an email, or again.
Most of them
Figure out where it is.
I guess for me, I would prefer, because I know what the parks look like, I would prefer to see like the problem. The issue that you might see, rather than just the park. Because I see them almost daily, because I'm going to them daily, so, well, almost daily. So like if you see the problem, like the roots, yeah, take a picture of the roots, or like the crack bench.
You know what I didn't take a picture of was the electrical outlets.
So, oh,
But it's a far walk from here to that park. Mm-hmm.
it is a far walk.
And then I have to wait for the light twice, I forgot to take the pictures.
The outlets for Crossman, or,
Yeah,
so those need, I didn't see. that.
yeah, one outlet, it's a double outlet and it has no facial cover.
Okay.
And then the spotlight that goes on the sign,
Uh-huh.
the neck is broken, there's tape around the wire and the wires look exposed.
Okay.
So,
Man, like-
yeah, I wrote that it was a hazard.
Got it.
What park is that?
The one on the corner where we're hoping to do the Veterans Memorial Park.
Oh, right here.
Crosswalk?
Yeah,
Crossman's.
that Crossman. It's not that way.
It's right
I came in that way.
It's
No,
right
it's right
there.
that way.
That's
Okay,
front, that's north. This
Anything
building
else on
confuses
the-
people.
on the
I'm
reports,
pointing the same way.
how many do you have
That's
already
right,
done?
you just got it. Do I what?
How many do you have completed?
I have, the south easements is all I got done.
Okay.
So
Well,
the
you
rest
took
of
a
them
lot
I'll
on.
have done by the next meeting at the latest.
John,
He took a lot.
So what
you
is
should be done by now. Are you slacking?
I have an excuse, but I don't wanna complain. I do have, one of those parks done, yes, I'm a little behind, but I did do the standardization project.
You did.
First.
That's correct.
Unfortunately, I've got an unexpected work issue that has created problems for me. And but don't worry, Kyle.
I know you will.
I know I'm a go-getter and all that.
Well,
kind
John,
of
you've
stuff.
helped me out if you need a
I
help
was
with a
gonna
park or
say,
two.
you have, what, 7th Street and Bayside? And this is Bayside, right?
Yeah, Bayside, I did, Bayside, and I got 7th Street, which actually I already have done,
Okay,
but I just haven't put it together.
okay.
And, so all I gotta do is, walk up here, it's like, that's what I did here, and then the other, it's nothing. I'll have them
Okay.
done, don't worry.
Well, if you want help.
Are
just
all
let
the
me
rest
know.
of them done?
No.
No.
No, I haven't done it
I can
yet.
hand it
Michael
to you
had
right
done
now.
his.
No, I'd rather type it
Well,
up.
Morgan
Send
Park
it
is
out.
brand
It
new.
is up to you.
Yeah,
So-
Morgan's done.
Are you all done with yours?
Yeah, I just haven't sent them to him, but they're
Oh,
all
Michael's
done.
not done. It's okay. Listen, this is
I
supposed
have
to be an
25th.
ongoing
No, I
basis.
did do 25. Go do that.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
I did.
well, here's
They're
what I'm
gonna
gonna tell you.
And then
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
finish
do those
mine
two
before
together.
his are
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Okay?
He's
I'm gonna finish
done.
mine
Oh,
before
I'm
Michael-
done, by the way.
Okay? They'll be done by next meeting at the latest, I can
Okay.
assure you that.
Well, if you need them before then, I'll help. Deb said she'll help. Okay, anything else on the reports?
No, ma'am.
No, that was a
Okay.
lot. That was a lot, though.
It was.
Okay.
So now it's an update on the muralists. Miss Deb, you
Okay,
have the
let's see
floor.
if she's maybe sent me a text or I can find out if she's still coming. Hello, Rachel. What's her name? Brenda. Brenda, you're still coming? Of course, originally it was at 2:30 and then I told her 2:30.
Oh,
And then I said, it's changed, but still coming.
Oh.
Okay, so in
Minnie
the
Mouse?
I'll
interim,
look at it.
in the interim, I will give you a little update on the muralists.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Number one, I spoke with John Comer and asked him if he would be willing to do the work either as some type of donation, like where we could maybe give him an in-kind donation if that were possible, but in addition, pay him for part of it to do, like, and in other words, maybe he would split the price with us or something. So we also talked about him knowing other artists. We talked about maybe getting the high school art students to help him. He doesn't have a lot of time on his hands, but I did say to him, it doesn't have to be quite as intricate as what we have now, what your drawings did, because he did that all by AI.
Yeah,
And so it was kind of cool. He could easily change it. And he said he would be honored, like, to do something for us and to put his name on the wall here and stuff. This is his vibe. He loves it here just like we do. And he was game, and he said if he couldn't do it, he knew other artists who may be able to do it. He was going to brainstorm, but did tell me if I'm going to come, what budget do I have available? So I said, well, my meeting, right now, we don't have a budget. We're gonna go to this meeting and maybe we could discuss it, like, what do you think we would need or what would it cost? Because at a minimum, the paints,
right.
so at a minimum, and,
Sure.
So that was that. I contacted Yoli, which was recommended to me by Patty. Yoli said, I don't have the confidence in my work to do something like that, but thank you for thinking of me. We said, okay. And she said, however, the person who lives across the street may be interested. Her name is Brenda. So then I called Brenda, and Brenda was very receptive. She said she moved here during COVID. She's been trying to get involved, but didn't really know how or who, wanting to meet new people here. And I explained the project. I said, I'm not really sure why, they told me to speak to you. And she says, oh, painting's my hobby. I love to paint. She owns a company up in New Jersey, still coming back and forth. But she said, yeah, painting's my therapy, I would love to do it. And so I said, well, think about, would you want us to put it out and ask for volunteers to help you paint? Is this something you just want to do maybe with a friend? Or like, you think
Right.
about how you wanted to do it. So then she was also saying she would be interested in getting involved. So I said, well, as the potential artist who may be able to come here, she wanted to see the sketches and everything. I said it would be also good to see how we conduct business here, and you'll be able to determine if you'd like to help or not. So, but she didn't come. Maybe she got held up in a
Maybe
meeting.
she'll come at 2:30.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's, even if she does, that's perfect. Yeah, I sent her the links and everything, so she could read all about everything.
But
That's what I was
she
doing.
paints, does she paint like canvas
Oh,
paintings? There's a
no,
big
she-
difference in
she-
muralist.
She knew
Okay.
what was going on in the bathrooms, and I said to her, she said like, she loves to do secret, because I was originally saying, hey, it doesn't even have to be like that intense, like we could maybe do weed, like, the grass weeds,
Yeah,
whatever. you call it.
seals.
Yeah, and she said, oh, I was like really hoping I could do turtles because this area really represents turtles. I was like, well, honey, if you want to draw turtles, you could go ahead and draw mermaids and dolphins and anything you want. And she goes, oh, I could draw a mermaid sitting on a rock with turtles around. I said, I love that. I figured we'll let people here and we'll see, and we'll decide what kind
Would there
of.
be a merman also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's do a
Just wanna
mer
make sure.
couple.
Okay, yeah, mer
Yeah, mer couple.
You're the model.
No, I'm not. That must be a blue whale, okay?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Kyle, you said that, of course, we would have to have everything
That's a
approved by the
sad
council.
thought.
Would the
Let's stick
actual
with the mermaid.
painting itself or the sketch need to be approved by them, or just the fact that we're asking them, for some money, or just approval to do it?
I think it would be best to show them the idea.
Yeah, this kind of idea, we wouldn't have to be this detailed, right?
No, I mean, I think the general idea of what it's gonna look like.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be done, but.
So we don't have any idea
So-
about how much money we could,
That's a turtle.
the Parks and Rec Committee could spend on this. And I just have this general question, about procurement, okay? Procurement. What is the process?
So, I'm thinking a mural's gonna cost what, $2,000, $3,000?
Well, Comer, in your original
You said
note, said
1500.
1,500 to 2,500 per wall.
Right.
Depending on the details.
But that's too much.
Oh, the color ones are way too much.
Yeah,
Yes,
well, even-
all of these are
yeah.
too much for me, or what I was thinking, where's the palm tree? There's one that's just palm trees.
Okay.
This one, I think that's between the bathroom doors, best I can look at.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I love the parrot, but that's not Bel Air Beach. I
No.
like the turtle idea.
Yeah, or, we could do a sunset with a turtle,
Yeah.
the baby's going down or something. Yeah, Bel Air Beach is definitely about turtles, and we could all brainstorm also and ask people what they like.
But
So-
simple,
the
simple,
procurement
not
process-
simple.
So it's very simple for that amount. It's really just the fact that, they approve it in the budget. We don't
They,
even have to.
they.
What
is
does it come
that's-
under?
So what do you have to go to the city council?
Yes.
Well, it'd be best if you guys presented the idea, recommended it. It's just,
So they go,
So at the
okay,
next
so.
meeting, could we just put the idea out there? Or do we have to have a specific detail from
no,
somebody?
the
Okay.
idea about doing public art at Morgan Park,
Okay.
like you think it would be a benefit to the city, and then, if they're on board, it's just a matter of, I'll put it in the budget.
So what happens, we have to request it, or you request them to look at it? Who asks city
No, you
council?
just,
We
you
just
just get a.
Go to them
yeah,
and
I
say,
know,
blah,
for the
blah,
city,
blah, blah,
report,
blah.
like your city board report,
Okay.
and you could just make a recommendation. That's all you're doing, that we include something like that in the budget, and if they have interest, I just stick it in there, and then.
Okay.
So can
I just mention it
we,
in our budget meetings, and they. We're fine.
do we go through you or whoever to get us on the agenda for the next meeting?
We have quarterly board reports, and I think April is.
It's a quarterly thing?
Board reports.
Okay.
We'll check with Renee.
Oh.
So I can bring it up then?
Newsletter's coming out soon,
Okay.
right? Your newsletter's coming out soon, at the end of the month, I guess?
Yes.
Oh, frig, okay.
Wait, no, even months.
Even, yeah, April.
Yeah, or middle of April.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah, we said what, the first, yeah. So
Okay.
We had the information.
Okay,
Makes sense.
I've got to move on that.
So the answer is, we wanna do this, and it sounds like a good idea, we probably can, but should we just be providing some kind of an estimate? Say the cost is estimated somewhere between $1,500 and $3,000.
So why don't
Should
we
we get-
talk about
Yeah.
it?
Sure, we
Sure.
can have it in
Higher
the budget, you don't have to spend it all. So we can put, 3,000 in the budget,
Right.
and then,
That way you can go, we
Fund
can
it.
get it going.
Mm-hmm. That's
that
why I
make
said,
sense?
can we be at the next meeting?
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
At the next meeting,
At their next meeting.
their
the
next
board.
meeting. So we're gonna get the approval, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna see if we can get somebody. Obviously, we
Right.
can't get anybody for that, we'd have to go back and say we can't get it done for less than that.
You know what would be cool, I'm sorry to interrupt you, is to get it like spray painted. Like, the t-shirt people who do the spray
yeah,
paint
the airbrushing.
designs? Yeah, because they could do like sunsets and, it doesn't have to be intricate again, but
Doesn't John do a lot of spray painting?
I don't know, how does he do it?
I think he does. I think,
I could be right.
when I was watching the video of him, and I think he said something about that the first time we talked.
Do we know if there are any, I know there's not a lot of kids here, and I don't know about high school, but any high school Bel Air Beach?
No, but there's Largo.
Largo would probably do hours. Please, I cut John off. Do you remember what you were saying?
Huh?
Do you remember what you were saying?
I was focused on getting the pre-approval. I'm not an artist. I will say, I do have, I have a name, but if we've got this all figured out, I'd like to kind of get it moving along here because
Yes.
summertime's coming up and all that.
That's
so-
what I said. I wanted to do it before it's too hot to paint.
Yeah.
We dry too quickly painting out there, so
Right.
that's why.
So, yeah, some of those look pretty intricate. But I don't know what the range is. If you got something nice for less, that'd be good too. The only reason I mentioned this, I was talking to Aaron, my dentist, there was a mural on a privacy fence right across, so that's what you looked at when you're sitting there in your tooth cleaning deal like that. And I said, well, I said, I bet you paid for it. I said, I did. And he still has a name, so if we want to go out for bids or find something else or price, but if we're already okay here, I'm totally good.
But, we don't have anybody yet that's committed, so
No,
sure.
nor do we have a price, but
Right.
so we'll need the paints, I guess, or just whatever their cost for a paint is. And,
So you're trying to do it this spring?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I was talking about for next budget.
Maybe next year?
Next year?
No, we want to do this now.
That's
Why
how
would we do
government
that?
works. Well, I can, I'll have to check to see how much you got left in your current budget, because unless
Okay.
they're gonna do an amendment to what our budget is.
I'd rather do if I have a vote, I'd rather put money towards doing that if Parks and Recs has a budget than doing a Pets and Pals parade. You know what
Oh.
I'm saying? Like,
Let's
I
see
would
what- let's
rather
see how
take
much
the
we got
money and,
that we spent this year, I'll give you a
okay,
number.
because I think the
And then I can
town,
just tell them that we have money in the budget that was for promotional events, but.
yeah, like,
Ask it.
yeah, because I think this is important, it's important for the town, I think.
I think
Or-
so.
We spent a lot of time, there's all,
I
the trucks going through there is closed off and everything else like that.
It's like
And
a
and
grand
people come
opening.
from outside of Bel Air Beach to use
That
that
part,
facility.
yes.
And the rest of them, they're all run down, but it doesn't make any difference, that's what we got.
So, I think, whatever, I don't know what the budget is for Parks and Rec, but we don't have to do all sides at once. If we
No.
Right, no,
we could
just-
do one wall,
Oh, I love that, yeah.
That's a
I
good
think
idea.
definitely.
Just do the main wall and then add on to
Just-
that, so it'd be,
Yeah,
you know.
So
And
to get a start on
Was it
something.
you and I talking, or somebody that said, don't even bother with the north side wall?
Yeah, that was me.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So you're just doing the beach side and the street side, and then between the two doors, which is a very small space.
So the only side we're not doing is the side facing the other building behind us?
Correct.
Oh, well, that makes a whole bunch of sense. So
Yeah.
we're down to 3 walls.
Yeah,
I
and
thought you
actually
could
it's 2.5.
access it.
I mean, you can access it,
But nobody's going,
Nobody
yes.
ever goes,
Okay.
except for the.
Oh, I like that.
We could just do the door side first, and that, you know, do the door
Oh,
side.
I say the street
I
side first.
say the street side too.
Yeah, the door side is not very big.
Fine, okay.
I say whatever I'm
Do
told.
the street side then. Fine.
I
know
like
what,
this
John?
man.
Then from the street, it's gonna look beautiful, you know, so as we walk
And when you
past
pull
it,
into
we'll
the
see
parking
it.
lot.
Totally, let's get something done on it,
Right,
okay? And I don't see,
although it looks
Not bad.
really, really, really nice. When I did Morgan Park, that was one of my, I wrote really nice things about it. The color is fantastic. The
Yeah.
floor in the bathroom is phenomenal.
Woo-hoo!
Although the
Great.
ladies' room was out of order.
It's.
Locked.
That's been,
So,
yeah.
But
Monday.
I went in the men's room, looked at
Monday,
the floor
you know,
there, and that is the perfect floor for this kind of, I don't
Yeah.
know, it's a
Would you
paint.
do like a
Yeah.
tech?
The,
It's like we use in a garage.
yeah, like
Oh,
the
good.
pebble
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
And-
the epoxy,
which is
excellent. You
perfect.
could be wet, you could be slippery.
Mhm.
Pass along the grade.
And
Great.
the-
I hope you hear that.
The pavilion with the 2 tables and the 2 benches and the 3rd bench and
And a
then
new barbecuer that's in there. Got a brand new barbecuer in there.
there.
Yeah,
Did
just
you
out-
say
just
2
outside,
tables
yeah.
now? Was there one before?
No, there were 2
There
tables
were
two.
before.
Yeah,
They
there
were
were 2
just,
tables,
they
yeah.
were set, I don't know, anyway, the way it's arranged looks really nice now. Now, the bike rack is gone. Is it coming back? Any type of bike rack coming back? No.
Mm,
It
Because
can.
we talked about it needed either painting or get one of those.
Well, but we looked at it, it was, the bottom bar was rusted and
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah.
So if you want a new bike rack, we'll have to get a new one.
Okay, and probably the same kind of stuff as maybe the table. That's what we talked about last year.
Like the resin?
Yeah,
Like recycled plastic.
Yeah.
something, because the metal's just not gonna work.
I could call them up and see how much that runs. I would
Yeah.
imagine probably $500-600.
Yeah, I
It probably
think
doesn't need to be
we,
huge.
You're right,
I don't see
smaller
that
one.
many people ride bikes to more
Maybe
than-
a 4 or 5.
yeah, because
You
it
know,
was
slot.
super
Any
long.
single ring is about all you need.
Yeah,
A single ring sitting up round like that, it's mounted.
that's not a bad idea.
That would
Yeah.
be a single ring, and then you can.
And there were
put two or
4
three
trash
lights
cans,
on
which
like
I thought
that.
was
Yeah.
fabulous.
We're
We
actually
just
got
installed that.
more garbage cans, so we're putting, it should be done today by 6. We had an issue over the weekend, last weekend, with the 1 bathroom, nice weather, and garbage was kind of overflowing, and the bathroom toilet was, toilet paper was out, so we're trying to do our best to get the toilet that we need in. We thought it was gonna be in yesterday, Amazon didn't tell us the truth, so I got, I got that to us for free, but we're still getting the toilet. But that won't be until Monday.
But it's not the hang on the wall kind, isn't that
It
what was
is.
in there? It is hang on the wall?
It is, it's a
Oh.
wall hung, rear spud, which is the very difficult one to find, so it
Mhm.
took us forever to find it,
Okay,
yeah. But we got it,
right,
so.
yeah. it
So
does
what
look
is the
very nice.
process? What is the process to get this done?
Okay, the process is, as Kyle said, we have to go to the board on the April meeting, which is in 2 weeks. Tell them this is an idea we have and we would like to do it ASAP. If we have enough funds
I'll check
ourselves.
that and I can just.
Okay. But they
Yeah.
still have to say that it's okay for us to paint on their bathroom, right? On our bathroom, whatever. They have to approve
They
the
have to.
project itself, correct?
Well, they just gotta approve how we're, because the money's in the budget currently for promotional events, which
Okay.
they approved. You know, they just need to approve that the money goes towards public art. And
Okay.
then, you know, it'd be, I think, it'd be nice to share the design. Or,
Right.
You know, give them some kind of.
Or a semi-design.
Yeah, you know, that we're working on something, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I could draw on one, but it'll look like a kindergartner drew it, but I can say that we're gonna have a turtle here and a palm tree here and some sea oats or something here. Okay, so that's, we're going to.
So
the
when
board.
is that, when is
Like
the
even
April
just
meeting?
that one page is pretty, to have on a wall. Did you see the page below it? Like even just something like that on a wall, like the wall facing the ocean or something. Of course, I'd rather the turtles there,
That's
but
too
like,
complicated.
yeah, that,
I think that's more detailed than one turtle with some sea oats.
Oh.
Do you, I don't
I
know.
don't know, it's just a couple of starfish. I don't think that's too hard to draw.
Oh, no, I'm not on.
So you're saying, Kyle, what would really work the best would be, say they're doing it and they're looking at something like this, but
Just
they
like a
haven't
rendering.
decided exactly.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just
Okay,
like-
so we might as well sell the sizzle to them if we want to get it done, right? So why don't we put up the best one of these pictures?
You don't want like a
No,
spring
it's
break.
stuff done here, man, you know?
No,
Right,
I'm
right.
not laughing at it.
Get the picture up there, okay, this is what they got in mind. They go, hey, yeah.
All right, let's all look for something on the internet that we might like
Right.
Well,
to see there.
But we would want something that would be feasible for our
Right.
budget, right?
Yeah, like,
This is
well, one of them
feasible.
I
This is
didn't even
considered-
print out
Is this
because I
something a
was
guy
not
can
feasible.
do for this one wall, so this is $800 or something?
Yeah, see, I like this one with the sea oats.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's excellent,
Yeah.
that's much better than this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
That's
agree
much
with that.
better.
Yeah,
with sea
nice,
oats.
very
And there
good.
could
This is
be a
too much.
turtle
That's
here
very nice.
instead of,
Yeah. no, I
Especially
like
on
that.
the street signs that says, this is what's over there.
Yeah, I like that on the
This,
street
this is
side.
very good. So, we can get this done for $1,000?
well, I don't know, I'm not a muralist.
Not you, but somebody's
I know,
gotta
but
bid
I-
with these people. You know what I mean?
So we have to
Will you
ask
do
them.
this
No,
for
we'll
this?
bid, but I think if we could at least budget for 3,000 or 3,500 and.
Or see what we
or
have
see what
to
we
work with.
have and, yeah. Maybe, maybe we do a little fundraiser, can we fundraise in this, organization? No, right?
We have a sponsorship program.
A sponsorship, okay.
It was more for an event.
Yeah, because I was
situation.
gonna say, maybe we put up a
Cause I have
Paint the
some,
Morgan Beach Fund, you
Right.
know? I would,
Well, we
This-
do have the,
This mural presented by,
we do also have the park adoption program that like could be used as.
oh, I thought that was
That's-
them.
Adopt a park?
yeah,
Yeah.
but if we can get an artist or something, if get the park to adopt, if we get someone,
Or several
So-
someones to go in together and adopt that.
You could have your
Well,
name
let's say
up in
they
the men's
adopt-
journal.
they adopt
Don Wagner,
a wall in it,
$200.
maybe they could adopt a wall on there. I mean,
So the Adopt the Park is Parks and Rec, not the foundation?
no, it's the foundation.
Okay, that's what I
No.
thought.
What?
No, that's a city program.
Adopt the Park, so you're talking about like down here and 19 and 12, those areas.
Anybody can adopt.
See, I thought
What
that
do
was
you mean
them.
adopt?
Because
I could get you the paperwork. It's a program that we put together.
And what do we do with it? We own
it
it?
was the foundation.
No, it's kind of like a contractual agreement, of like, you provide some kind of improvement to the park and it's an agreement.
See, that's
and
why I
then-
thought it was the
get
foundation because I
signed.
It is the
Tammy.
foundation.
It is the foundation. No,
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you.
because I know
The
Tammy was
foundation wants to adopt the park.
Okay.
Oh, so adopt a park is, wait, what do you?
it's
is
like
it
adopt a
different?
street, like adopt a highway type
Right,
thing.
for cleaning
It's
or
a
whatever.
program to like,
Then I need
you
an
know, do
application,
some
'cause I'm adopting
improvements to the
19.
city.
Yeah, okay,
And
because,
then like, depending on what you do, it kind of determines the
Oh,
time
y'all
period
did
that
such a
your
good
adoption
job.
is
So
that
much
you get
better
assigned
than
and
a
you're
year ago.
recognized.
Those
oh, I
guys
see,
do,
like
I
we
can't take
adopted
credit.
the
Well, you
causeway
take
through
credit
Pinellas,
as
keep
the
Pinellas.
I will
Yeah.
definitely pass along
Well, it's
that.
different.
Yeah.
It's our own program,
Night and day difference.
but it's
I think
Everything I'm talking about.
where it's set up where if
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to
it's
do
huge
something,
difference.
I'd love to have one.
You know,
like
the
For
city
weekends.
will form an
so they
agreement
don't have
that,
to come in.
and we'll put their name out there. It's all spelled out in the,
Oh, okay.
in the
This is a great idea, okay?
Okay.
So, Patty, somebody needs to talk to wherever we got this picture. Did this picture come from a muralist, or did we find
Yeah.
it?
That came from a muralist,
Okay.
but it is an AI program.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we have
It's
a
not
live body that'll stand behind us, and I can do this for some price.
Yes, there is a, yeah, he sent that to me.
Exactly,
John
right,
Comer.
agreed. So, that person, are we ready to, do you think we wanna work with that?
He wanted me to come back to him with an answer on what type of funds would be available. Because I was asking him to do part in donation
Okay,
of his time and just him,
yeah,
and maybe pay for part.
okay.
And he said he would be willing to do that, but he had to know what kind of money we were able to offer back. But if I just say, hey, John, I'm gonna take this over from now, if that's okay, Patty, and I'll just say, hey, John, we, see how it says feedback?
Right.
He wanted feedback, so if we say, yeah,
We like
right
this
now,
one.
we're just gonna do the one, what can you get me for this? I'll email it to Renee, I'll have Renee tell all of you immediately, okay? And then we'll move it quickly without the meetings, as soon as I get numbers from people. And we'll start with this.
Yeah,
So let me take a
Sure,
picture
sure, sure.
of this.
And then would you ask him too,
You
when
can
it's
have
done,
it.
what the best way to clean that wall would be, like what to use on it?
Yeah, what kind of paint, because that's what's gonna make the difference.
Right.
What kind of
Clean, so clean,
Yeah.
first be cleaned first, or
Well, I mean, no, I mean, we would,
what type of paint?
after it's done, what would be the best way to keep it clean?
Yeah, and help it to be maintained, right, in terms of wear and tear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so the guys know what to put on there and what not to put on there.
Deb, you don't
Yeah.
need to take a picture, you can have that.
No, just take a picture, you could keep it.
I have all
You
of
have
them
it?
on my computer and I just
Oh.
printed them, I can
Okay.
print them again.
Okay,
So,
I'll take it, yeah, that's good.
What day is the April meeting?
We haven't made
First
one.
April.
No,
Talking
no,
about
no,
their
the
meeting?
council meeting.
April 1st.
The-
Oh, April 1st.
Oh, no.
It's the first
Oh, yeah.
Monday.
There's a bunch of
which is-
fools there that day.
They don't remember.
Yeah, the first Monday is the first.
Your birthday's the 31st?
It is.
Oh, my niece and Easter this year, all on your birthday. Hmm.
I'm 48.
So Deb, are you gonna, or Kyle, are you gonna be able to take this thing or something and show it to the city council and say this is what we got in mind? Or, that was your idea, okay?
Well, we
You wanna
have
see
to,
something?
John, we
What?
have to
What
show
are
them
you
something.
talking
We
about?
have to show them something, yes.
Right,
We will be at the April meeting and I will show them something and say, this is what we want to
all
do.
right.
Just give us your A-OK, and they will, because I live with one of them.
And
so-
I'll be there. with the numbers.
Good, good, all right.
I'll be the
I thought
budget
you
guy.
might be able to clear up on some, like, our audio visual thing here. Or
John?
Maybe,
Have a hand.
maybe,
That
that's
would be kinda
possible.
cool. Hey, look,
Deb, I still want to work with you a little bit, because
Yeah,
this
yeah.
was my baby originally.
No,
and
I just meant
so,
in
yeah,
me
no, I
knowing
thank
him.
you. Yes.
No, it does,
Yeah,
no.
you're probably tired of both of us
No, I'm not
talking.
gonna run with the project, I'm just talking about in terms of calling
Yes,
him.
yes, yes.
And Brenda just
And,
got back to me and she said, I thought you said next month, so little misunderstanding because I invited her to the BBCF too.
Oh,
And then Tammy said this is not a good month to have people have her come next month to that. So when I said next month, I meant BBCF, not Parks and Rec. I could see how it gets a little confusing.
Can
well, you
I,
could just call her and ask her if she could do something like that, how much would she charge?
Okay, I'll do that right now.
so can I do, just so we're in order, can I make a motion that, we have Patty go on behalf of the Parks and Rec Board for the April 1st, 2024 City Council meeting to present the idea and request a budget for the mural at Morgan Street building.
exactly.
I'm looking at Kyle to see if that's how we need to do it. I mean, because I have to be there for the budget, I mean, the whatever quarterly report,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
just do it in the quarterly report.
Okay, thank you, and so, okay, I'll second your motion.
Okay.
So, if that's enough on the mural list, we can move on to 6 and 7 and 8. Any problems moving on?
And we're all in agreement, so it's 4-0?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Beautification ideas. Just, when I volunteered to be on the Parks and Rec, I think my idea of it was different than what it was when I got on here, because I was thinking more of the beautification, like working with you guys, planting flowers or whatever and that kind of thing. More about the parks than the rec part, I guess, or the entertainment part. So what I was thinking, and Kyle kind of answered this, beautification ideas was maybe planting flowers in the medians and in front of each of the parking lots where it has palm trees and a couple of shrubs and mulch. And then the median, that's the same kind of thing. But again, just copycatting somebody. Every time I drive through Largo, it's just beautiful where they're doing all that ginormous building, all those flowers there.
Yeah, beautiful.
Each one is by somebody else. It
Oh, they're
says, yeah,
sponsored?
the little signs are sponsored.
Right.
Each,
Oh, I know
probably
that.
every 20 feet is a new little sign that's sponsored by somebody. So, can we do something like that? Although you've already answered it. The Adopt a Park, is that what that would be?
That's what we would use. I can tell you in Largo, I saw whoever did that program, they had one contractor do it all, and they must have donations.
Right,
It
yeah.
wasn't like they had people out there.
Right. They're a lot
But-
bigger than we are.
Well, I think, who are you thinking of adopting?
Well, me personally, I said last year when Tammy was talking about it,
Mhm.
when I thought it was part of the foundation, I was gonna ask to
Yeah.
do 19th Street, just because that's where I
Okay.
live. And I was just gonna add a
So
couple of
just do
bags
the
of mulch, but, I just told Aaron, his guys are doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, everything looks beautiful.
Yes. I don't know if he set everything up to look real good right before our surveys. No, I'm just kidding.
No, just-
It just really looks nice. I just love that pop of the flowers.
Yeah, no, it looks real nice. I
And
agree.
ours are such small areas that it would be easy to do for a very minimal amount. And especially if you get something like, and I'm not a flower person at all, but vincas, they like to multiply very easily. So, and they bloom all year round.
Okay.
A lot more right now than they do in the winter months, but they're still blooming. At least all of mine in my backyard do.
Are, the ones they put up here are annuals though,
Those
right?
are annuals, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's why I was saying the vinca is not annual.
there's perennial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we have money, we do have golf median plant money in the budget.
Okay.
Well,
So depending on what the cost of that would be, if you wanna make a recommendation,
Would that be
Okay.
like in front of the?
Do I need to recommend that to the board also, or just
No.
in here?
this in here is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Well,
already,
that's
we already
mine.
got money allocated to it in the budget, and they haven't done anything with it this
so
year.
the medians also, like the one down by my house, is that Indian Rock's last one? Or does that say Bel Air Beach? It
By your
doesn't.
house, that's in your rocks.
It's Indian
Yeah,
Rocks.
because you just
Okay.
have 6th Street. And on this end, there's 12th and 19th.
She
And there's
doesn't
a
have a
median
median.
at 12th and 19th.
Yeah, she doesn't have one at 6.
Right, I know, 6. Now, and
But it's-
Morgan doesn't have a median, just a
No.
crosswalk.
When you,
All the
when
way
you,
down to Harrison has one.
Okay.
John
when you
has a
say-
question.
when you say median, do you mean between, the,
Where the crosswalks are, that's all I'm talking about, where the crosswalks are.
okay, just the crosswalks, okay, just the crosswalk. Because I also have a question on the parking lots, okay? 6th, 12th, and 19th. 3 years ago, when I moved here, there were some flowers in front of the fence.
That's what I just said, those
Right.
places
And
too.
median. Okay,
Sorry.
all right.
In
So
front of the
that's,
parking.
that coincides with the entrance to
Right.
the beaches.
Now Morgan, what did I write? Something about the entrance there. Maybe it needed a little more mulch, but that sign.
Yeah, I got
it
that
just
on
needs
there.
some perking up.
Yeah, we have that, and also Bayside Park sign is pretty clapped out. So, I know I briefly brought it up with Kyle, and we just haven't got to that point yet to really investigate it further. But Bayside sign, I think I showed you the photos.
Right.
So we're on it. I didn't, but I haven't looked at Crossman as well as you did. So whatever I can do to clean that up, we will. If we can clean it up.
So, yeah, what I wanted you guys to do is look at the Bayside Park sign. It's getting to the point where
Yeah.
we need
I gotta
to
new
place
sign.
it. But those, those signs are expensive.
Uh-huh. That's a nice wooden one,
yeah, I
right?
think
We
it-
cut out.
It's like one of those foam, you know.
Okay.
It's like the one at
The one that you
Crossman,
guys,
yeah.
yeah, so what's that, the one you're looking at is gonna be like, well, it's larger, but it's still like
Yeah.
a couple,
It's like,
$3,000.
yeah, $3,000, something like that.
They're expensive. So we have to have a sign because it does, I think it was a stipulation of the land
Right.
grant or whatever for the park. But do you want to recommend replacing that sign, like an nice
Sure,
expensive
price.
sign? Or would you want
You
to
can pass it.
Yeah.
downgrade to something that serves the same purpose that isn't that type
So
of
Yeah.
it's, when you see it closer, it's all.
It's
Is
Oh, and
it
that's
kinda
that,
like Morgan
is
was
that the
saying.
size
Yeah.
sign? Because that was a lot
So
cheaper.
what's bad
Is that
about
the
it? Is
size
it
you want
this
to
or
use?
just the sign itself?
You can
More or less?
see
Yeah, I don't
it's-
see
It's
going
getting all
any
torn
bigger
up.
for
It's
Okay, well,
Okay.
let me
hard.
just
I mean,
Because
it's
see,
one at Morgan, I just
what the
think
quotes
just
were,
needs
okay?
some paint touch up.
something, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I didn't look at it that closely, but yeah, I didn't. So you mean recommend to the board about replacing it?
Well, he asked about it, I said it's a very expensive sign, and I thought that, because you guys are responsible for things like, that you could make
Parks.
a recommendation of what you thought
Okay.
as far as replacement or doing something different or what.
Okay, so like here's an estimate from one sign company, and this was for a, I wanna give you the size of it, a 6x, it's large, so
It's
it's,
pretty big.
yeah, 6x6x8 or something like
Yeah, you guys
that.
are going big.
Yeah, anyway, it was like
Price on that?
5,000,
Yeah, so-
four
So that smaller one's still
fifty-six.
gonna be like 2 or 3
It's
thousand.
custom work,
Okay.
man.
Yeah,
So it's
That's
not
custom
something that
work.
I'm like
It's
gung ho about replacing without kind of getting a recommendation of if you think it's worth it or
Okay.
going to like some other kind of sign that should be cheaper.
but we
So
are
it's different.
using, the sign company that you guys use, we're staying with them.
Okay.
Yeah, this way it's.
And those
all
signs,
work.
even though they're expensive, they're relatively in the sign world cheap, and they're versatile because they can form like all the different molds and colors and
Oh,
all
okay.
that.
And
And
so
they
is
do
the
hold
Morgan
up well.
Park
That
the same
sign
thing?
is old.
I was getting ready to ask you, how old is it?
It's definitely like 15 years old at
Okay.
least. Maybe
And
older.
See
The one at
here,
Morgan Park is the same kind?
this is what our
Yes.
sign's going to look like. See how
Oh,
big
it's
it is
huge.
though?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
I can't see.
I'm sorry.
Bad eyes, old eyes. Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Is that all the military branches
Yeah,
at
it's
the
all
bottom?
military
Oh, my
branches.
goodness.
Did you see it, Aaron?
Yeah, it was good having the guys go get a true measurement of that wall.
Oh, have them measure them all.
Well, it would be, I
The
I
three.
call them, the two sides will be the same.
Okay.
The western and eastern side will be the same, but the front.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, because the woman said she could absolutely do that, and she said what size, so that's what Aaron's working on right now.
Yeah.
We will multitask during the meeting.
So going back to my flower things at the
Nice.
medians
It seems
and
like,
the parks,
Bayside Park should be.
What
Can
it's
you write
supposed to look
down
like,
what plants you would want
something like
Yeah,
and
that.
how many? And
It's
then
on
we'll
its
price out what
Thank
the
you.
Mhm.
cost will be.
yeah, I mean,
Did
I
you
can
see
price
mine?
them out, I can just go, I would just go to Lowe's and somebody price them out, you know, kind of thing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, I mean, because we might go to the Amplex, which is where all
Right.
the landscapers go, and they give us a little bit better.
Yeah,
So we'll.
It's gonna be very nice.
But we'll go
It's
Lowe's.
right
If
here,
we get a
right?
better price
Yeah.
there, we'll go
Okay,
there.
nice.
And he gets a
I'm just meant to
discount.
get ideas,
I do.
so,
We-
Military just.
So on that sign there at Bayside Park, would you not want to, or would we not want to have something of comparable quality or something that kind of, they do kind of look alike, don't they?
Well, I think what they should do is continue with whatever look that sign has, because it matches the other signs, although Crossman's gonna come down. So it doesn't have to look identical, but I think that would be a lot cheaper, it'll probably be like maybe $1,500 or $2,000, I don't know.
2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Yeah.
For Bayside?
For the littler one, I don't think you need a big sign like that.
Yeah,
We're doing
that
that
one's probably
because,
like-
yeah.
3 by 2 maybe?
You don't need a big
Yeah.
sign like that
I
there.
agree.
Yeah,
But I
those,
think it should be kind of, I mean, our signage should be kind of consistent.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what she's saying,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, the only reason this is going
Can
to
the
be
crossman
different
be
is,
repurposed?
Is because
Because
this
it's
is,
the veterans
that.
No,
park.
no, I'm saying the one at Crossman, can it be
I know what I had open
repurposed?
to show you guys.
Oh.
No,
You
unfortunately,
can't really
it's-
do like a refurb.
Because they're
it's
carved
like
out.
Printed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where was I showing you guys?
Well, we can even get a
Alright.
smaller sign back there. I mean, unless
That's
there's
a,
Could we make a B out of a C?
probably. So,
we
I don't
could
think it's a must-do this year, though, you know what I'm
we
saying?
get Grady out there with some foam and
just chisel.
I thought they were wooden, I didn't, I
No,
thought.
they're like a foam composite. Yeah.
So is it kind of like the tables, they last longer than a wooden wood? Or,
Yes.
yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
they
why.
last longer.
And that's what makes it more expensive.
But after so many years of being direct sunlight, they dry
Yeah.
out and chip and
Yeah.
the paint. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask one more time about the flowers. Yes, but would it be like an individual, if I adopt 19th Street, can I buy the own flowers and can I plant them? Or do I, go through
You
Brady
can.
and-
You can, if that's-
19th, the median, I just am a little weary because when we did it, we designed it more for the parks, but we'd have to definitely want to give you like some safety vests.
Oh, yeah, if I'm
Kind
doing
of
the-
provide some kind of MOT, like some cones, because I just,
Definitely in the median.
Yeah.
But I'm saying about 19th Street, because that's,
oh, the,
if I adopted 19th Street myself,
I can't do 19, I can't actually do an adoption program in 19th Street because it's a Bel Shore.
not the front part on the street, you can't do that?
Bel Shore.
Oh, okay.
No.
So
I
then-
mean, we could put flowers in, that's not, because we maintain the park, but we can't do like an adoption.
Oh, okay.
Right, so,
So I could
Sorry.
just sneak up there at midnight and plant some flowers and nobody would
Well,
know?
I don't think they
That's
mind.
recorded.
If you really want to plant the flowers, our staff can pop some flowers.
Right.
so if we put flowers in there in front of 19th, 12th, and 6th, it would be something, they'd be something that the city would have to maintain. Is that a correct
Yeah.
observation?
Yeah.
Because for insurance purposes and
Right.
all that stuff, I mean, that would make sense. So obviously, you'd be finding some kind of a perennial that would make sense in that space, that would not be an incredible amount of work to keep,
Correct.
keep going. Is that right?
Yeah.
And who would
Okay.
decide something like that? What kind of flowers to put there? Would that be the city that decides that, or would we decide it, or?
She knows a lot about flowers.
No.
I'll take her
I
recommendation.
just know I like them.
You know.
Yeah, like the perennials that are easy to maintain, yeah.
You can
Or we could
adopt
get some
my yard.
butterfly plants and put there and then we could see butterflies all over the place.
Would we agree to, Patty, that these beautification ideas would be, if you're reviewing these parks and stuff like this, these might be good observations under other and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's why I put it in here to go right after we did the surveys. If there were places that you saw that you might like something like this,
Right.
and like I said, that was my, not intent.
Vision.
Vision, when I got on Parks and Rec, it was more about,
Interpretation.
taking
Right.
care of the parks or,
Beautified.
beautifying and not maybe physically taking care of them, but finding ways to make them.
By the way, where is our Welcome to Bel Air Beach sign? Where is that? Like, do we have a Welcome to Bel Air Beach? Like everybody?
When you're coming from Indian Rocks, there's one
And,
Yeah.
and from
on
Sandkey.
on the east side.
Yeah, do they have, planters there? See, I think we need that. Like, I
Something
think we need to make it prettier because, yeah, but the
It's just kind of
areas-
like some shell around it.
I
The
know,
one,
like,
the one at Sandkey, I think.
There are some we pass and they have like these beautiful planters, like cement ones around and,
Town Bel Air.
yeah.
Like they got those big dishes.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, like,
Flowers in 'em.
just something
Something.
prettier because we're such a cool town, like it really should be pretty. And then we're the town that went off during Christmas too. It looks,
Oh, I know.
we look like the misfits here.
It's going in the budget.
Woohoo!
Putting it in there, see see what
We're
the council
making-
The
says.
Christmas decorations are in there, right?
Yeah.
We're making
I got a
progress.
meeting with Duke to find out.
We're making progress, moving right along. Do you know what that's about, Michael?
What's
Do you
it?
know what we're talking about right now?
I mean, I know about street lighting, I mean, Christmas lighting.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Projects.
every town has them
Mhm.
except us because, you know, we
We
don't have
have
lights.
little felt or cloth.
We have something that goes like this. Woo-hoo, Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It doesn't say Christmas.
Well, I said, woohoo, it's Christmas, but okay, whatever
No,
it
it
says.
doesn't. That
It's
We
just-
bothers me
we
too.
copied,
It
It
does.
just says Happy Holidays.
Because Bel Air Bluffs doesn't have lights either, so.
Do you have
We're
your,
in the
that
lower
paper, I'll
level.
write down these measurements
Yeah.
for you.
No,
Oh,
you
that's
have
right
it.
in front of me.
Yeah, thank you. Great,
Okay.
thanks.
Anything else, beautification ideas when you looked at the park stuff that you would like to do, or? I mean, we could plant flowers in every park, but some of them just look really clean and crisp the way they are right now. That's
When,
pretty, but I like
I-
the median idea.
On these beautification ideas, all right, and along with the reports just in general, okay? I mean, the way we have this thing set up now is we submit our reports to the city and they compile them and put them whatever kind of record there is. My question, just as a matter of process, is should we be, once these reports are done, let's say we set a deadline, I don't know if we can do that by April or May or whatever it is like that, all the reports will be done. Should we be having some kind of a download and at this meeting, going through them and having everybody getting familiar with the results, or should we have the city do some kind of a summarization?
This
Or
is
should we
what-
do what we've done, which is hand them in?
This is what Aaron does. This is the action report. This is that he compiles from all of our reports
Okay?
and what to do and when to have it done, deadlines, etc. And I think a deadline for us having all of ours done should be 1st of April.
1st of April?
Can you have it done? I can help you. According to,
I can get it done by April.
there's only 2 that you have left, are the 7th Street and Bayside, right?
Well, I have the accesses too.
I
on
thought you
6
said
and
you had
12.
done
I
those.
can get it done.
Okay.
Okay.
In terms of beautification, would you consider reaching out to the garden club?
Well, John and I talked about that at beach cleanup one day because his wife is in the garden club.
Yeah, I think
And I
that
was
would be
gonna try
nice,
to-
and if you like to
and
plant,
I-
why not? Oh.
I don't know that they do
Oh, the
anything
garden
other
club doesn't
than.
garden, oh.
Right, I think. They don't really garden. What do they do? That's
I don't know that I got what they do out of that.
that's mine.
They,
Thank
they,
you.
I don't know that they garden, okay? I think they might identify
Right.
things that they would, if they put in benches, I think they put in some plants, they put in planters, but they're not what I would call there's not a lot of,
How about you give me your wife's name?
physicality is a goofy
Right.
word, it's not a real word, but it's some current word that they use to, they're not a group that goes out and does stuff. They get together and they talk about doing things and they spend money.
Okay, time out. You just said they spend money. So may I have your wife's phone number and I could call her and see if they would be willing to donate plants, or I know they have plant
My
sales
wife
or
is
something.
not, my wife made a presentation to the club.
Oh, but she's not in the club?
She's not in the club, she's an artist. So she made a presentation
She's an artist?
to
Why
the-
isn't she painting the bathroom?
Yeah. She's an artist?
Yeah.
Well, she could paint it. Why didn't you tell us from the beginning?
I don't speak for my wife, okay?
Well, we could call her.
Yeah, that's why I
I'm
said
not
give me
sure
her name.
well, she's pretty busy running her deal up there. How shall I put this? She's not a muralist,
Okay,
all right?
there's a
Okay,
big
that's a
difference.
good way of putting it, thank you.
Do it. But it's not what she does,
Okay,
okay? It's not what she does.
all right.
So she's a painter, but muralist is a different deal.
Yeah.
You've got this AI and all, I mean, you know, they say they probably got, you know, they do a drawing and what, no.
Okay.
Boy, would I get in trouble for that.
So Patty, if you feel like you would like a little bit of a branch of more of a beautification type of thing, would you consider maybe speaking to Largo High School or some of the Catholic high schools around and asking if they have any kids that are interested in planting and stuff like that,
I'm
horticulture?
wondering if any of them has a
Like some
ag
sort of-
department.
Yeah.
We had Shepherd's Village come by here and do, and I don't know if they'd come back.
Was that for the bridge cleanup?
No, they actually helped us out quite a bit, just around the City Hall area. Shepherd Village is a part of the Indian Rock
Yeah.
Christian school, I don't know. But they're all about that stuff, so that might be something you might be able to reach out to.
Do you give them credit? Is that what you do? That when they
I
have
think
these
that,
service
I think that
hours?
Shepherd's Village does. I know, I mean, we provide them, like I just, you know, I send them a letter, I think.
Yeah, you provide them the hours. You work for
Correct.
us for 3 hours, blah, blah, blah.
So, and that's just not an option too. I
Okay.
can certainly provide the contact information if you guys wanted to reach out to her. Yeah, they're great kids.
Go ahead. You'll send it?
Oh, I can give it to you right
Okay.
now if you want.
I'll take it down. And what was the name of the school again?
It's Indian Rocks, IR.
I think it's Christians, yeah.
S or,
Mhm. Indian Rocks Christian School.
Oh,
yeah.
Christian, okay.
Let's see, Shepherd's Village. Okay, the gal that's in charge of it's Candace Ross. And I'll give you phone number and email. Phone number is 727-504-2589. And the email is candace@shepherdsvillage.com.
So what is Shepherd's Village?
Shepherd's Village is a branch off of, so it's like for single mothers. They,
Is it like a foundation, like a
yeah, they help like single mothers and stuff like that, and they learn about,
nonprofit?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
So,
think I see it
Oh, that's
over in
nice.
Overton, is that where they
I
are?
think so, yeah. Yeah, they're close to me. Well, no, yeah.
There's a
Down that way.
I just never knew it was.
store for Shepherd's Village. Shabby Chic. Do you know Shabby Chic? When you go past Steak, E&E Steak.
Oh, yes.
Okay, the little alleyway,
Uh-huh.
there's a Shepherd's Village office right
Oh.
there where you can take donations and things too.
That's where my
Is that
workshop
just, is that local
Right.
to this area only, or is that more national?
Oh, I thought it was just this. You know, somebody that's really connected is Jody Shirley.
Yeah.
She's really
Yeah,
connected
she's the one
to
that
Shepherd.
recommended
Yes.
the
Mhm.
kids to do this stuff.
I love getting involved. I love getting kids involved in community
Yeah.
projects because it allows them to feel accomplished, take responsibility, and learn to nurture and live in their environment instead of destroying it. Like they learn to appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I like that. I've always tried to get the kids involved with
Well,
donating their
if you guys
time.
had these kids involved, the project that would have taken our public works guys hours and hours to do, they had it done in an hour.
Wow.
I mean,
That's amazing.
I mean, they're having fun, they're working hard, and yeah.
And they're learning.
So
They're
they're
learning every
really
step of
good.
the way.
Really
So,
great group of kids.
Small, agile, they just got in there.
How old are
Create this
they?
huge pile.
I think the oldest one that was in there in this group was a junior in high
Okay.
school, and others were probably 8th grade, 8th,
Okay.
9th.
So
grade.
like 8 to 12?
Yeah,
11?
so teenage, younger.
Good, perfect.
Yeah.
But you should see the pile that they put together. It's,
Giant.
It's a monster.
It was giant.
Do it in a couple hours.
Yeah,
And it was from cleaning up?
that was from taking,
Debris.
yeah.
Palm fronds.
I mean, it probably would have taken our guys all day to do what they did. Like,
Wow.
literally.
And how many did you have? How many kids do you
Oh
have?
gosh, there's 17, I think
Excellent.
that showed.
Male and female?
Yep.
Excellent.
Okay, okay.
And they're supervised. You know, they had what, 4, 2 staff members, I believe, but maybe 2 volunteers that assisted, like, what do they call those people?
Chaperones?
Chaperones, thank you, yeah. But then, so, yeah, they're great. I thought they did a phenomenal job, but I'm excited for them to come back next year, so.
Oh,
They
good.
said they would, yeah.
It's good to know, I mean, so,
It is, yeah.
you could like
We got
maybe
pictures, right?
Yep.
do a little
Alright,
team
put 'em
of
in the
kids
newsletter.
once a
Newsletter,
month
yeah.
or something to go plant with
Got
you,
you.
since you like to do it.
Got you.
They could do beach cleanup.
Yeah.
So we got you for, John.
Huh?
So we got you for.
It's really a shame that only 4 people are showing up.
I know, it is.
I mean,
It's sad.
it's not good. So what is,
I don't know how to
I
get it.
posted on everything, I posted twice, I posted the week before, I posted the week of, so like what? Nobody's coming.
Is it posted on our sign out here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Beach cleanup?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time.
No?
is it, I don't know, like I don't know what to say.
Well, I don't know, it's been kind of going down for a number of years. I'm not sure I'm not sure. I think I've been doing it for, I don't know, a couple of years. I've been going, that's how I got involved. And, it just seemed like we used to get more people out there, and I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why. To me, it seems like, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, people here love the community, so I don't understand.
Maybe it's too early, 8 o'clock on Saturday morning.
It's early, and I'll tell you something else, there's still a lot of animosity in this town about what side of the beach people would be willing to touch and not touch because they're still upset with Bel Air Shores. You still have a lot of controversy in this town, so I could see maybe why you're not getting the turnout like you used to years ago. People are mad, they don't wanna have to clean the beaches because we're not allowed on their beaches and stuff.
Well,
So,
we can always just go north.
I know,
Well, we
I'm
can go
just
south
telling
anytime
you.
you want, they don't own the beach,
No.
okay?
No, but I mean,
Period.
if they feel the way Deb is talking about, but, so, anyway.
we-
Speaking of beach cleanup,
You only
You're
need.
April.
Look, Yep,
are you ready for April 6th?
of course I'm.
Okay. Michael, you're May, is that okay by you?
Yep.
Because I am out of town both of those days,
So am I.
and I was really worried about not being here, but,
Well, the only thing I gotta worry about is we're showing up with donut holes. I already talked to both of the deputies.
How did those donut holes turn out that I got you?
you gotta go to Dunkin' Donuts and get,
Oh, wait,
Munchkins.
the deputy scanned the ingredients. We
We
determined
got the police
that
involved.
they were
Yes, he did.
they were essentially a
a
toxic
toxic.
They're experts, they're experts.
material covered in sugar. Okay, so they went
So you're
along
still
with
okay
Dunkin'
with
the
May
Donuts.
4th?
case
Dunkin'
of things. we threw them in
I'm
charge.
here.
I can
I
order,
think
I
I'm-
can
I'm
do
not
order
sure
for
I'm
Dunkin'
here.
Donuts by the
So
But my
seventh.
niece
I
is
would
coming
go up,
in.
I would
If I'm
drive
here
up
and
to the
she's,
Dunkin'
and she says
Donuts
visiting,
up in
we're not in
Largo,
Orlando,
investigate.
then I'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Update somewhere up
Thank
there,
you.
I'll get the things.
Well, we'll have
If
to.
somebody could call on the night, the day before like you used to.
Good
and put
idea.
in
Yeah,
an
and
order.
then we'll go pay for
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
order in, and use it.
I'll
You
go up
took
there and,
Tammy's.
no, it's not a
Changed that
big
in there.
deal. We don't need ice, nobody cares about cold water.
July 6th.
Okay, I just come
Oh,
up here,
okay.
water
Actually,
and
it's
the
water.
We
stuff.
did it, we talked about it last
Right.
month.
You don't need water. Just sugar.
Well, yeah, it is nice to offer water at the end of the.
Yeah, because it's kinda hot after
I know.
after you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to finish.
I'll stop at Publix and get the water.
Water's a
I
lot
don't care.
cheaper.
It isn't that big of a deal.
Bottled water's
It only takes a couple minutes. So, you know, but I think on that deal, we should be, my personal opinion, it's a project, but, you know, we have those sign-in sheets for 2 or 3 years, okay? You know, we put them into a deal like this, and we, you know, we send out 10, and there's probably 30, 40, 50, 60 names over the last 2 or 3 years off those lists.
So give me the list, I keep telling everyone, I'll input the stuff, we'll give it to Renee.
Can we get the
We
list?
should do it.
Can we do that?
Yeah, Aaron's got about, I don't know, a year's worth of lists, and I got one before that.
Go back 3
Yeah.
years
For what?
on the
Sorry.
beach cleanup.
Well, it's already, you have something.
Take the
to
sign-in
write.
sheets, okay?
Mhm.
The trick is just gonna be reading the handwriting, but I'll
Well,
let
you
you.
do the
Well, I
best
think
you
you're
can.
supposed to print and sign. I don't know that people do that, but,
Do that, and you know, and say, we can't, you know, we can't send out, and if we get just a couple of people
We
out of
should.
that, you know what I'm
We
saying?
don't.
So
We
take the
can
list,
cross-reference with
input it,
our
create
constant
a,
contact
basically a
list,
beach
that's all
cleanup
record.
mailing list.
Because like my mom lives on Little
And,
Island, Cove,
you know, like every month,
Yeah, they're on
we'll
direction.
send
Bel Air
out
Beach
10 and
used to
say,
do
hey,
one.
you've
It was
done this
that old
before, you know, we're looking for
foundation or
volunteers,
whatever
if you
that
show up
we
and
got.
if you,
And,
and if you could let us
I
know
just,
in
it
advance,
stopped
even
eventually.
better,
I know
but
it
we'd
was
love to
causing
see
some
it.
controversy.
Why don't we just go
People don't want
do
their
it.
numbers.
Masks on,
Yeah.
and we'll kick the door down, and we'll grab them.
Well, I have done that.
Oh, okay.
I have done that. I
But it's
have
recorded.
randomly
That's just a
taken
joke.
people.
You know, you put on.
I've taken entire families.
Sorry, Renee.
Well, it's just a reminder, you know?
No, I know.
Just,
I'll
just,
fix
hey,
it.
we'd love to.
No, no,
see it.
I know you're saying.
Everyone knows
Okay, guys,
business.
now
I have
we're
a
back
question.
together. Woo, too many individual conversations. All right, so now we are, and I just closed my
Thank you.
agenda. Yeah, anything else, other business?
Yeah, I'm still not entirely clear on if we do put these, so am I right, if I come along and say, we should put some flowers in front of the beach accesses or something like that, it's just something we put up and then the city just goes and does it? I need a budget for
I
it.
mean, I'll be honest,
You have to
what I look
adopt
at, I look at what I've been looking at, unless I'm told otherwise. Of course, if my boss tells me we're doing it, we're doing it. I look at what is, like, if it's a safety issue, like for instance, like the cracked bench, I need to go look at that and see if that's something that we need to fix and take care of.
Could you epoxy that?
Maybe, I still have to go take a
Yeah,
look, yeah.
okay.
So those are like my priorities, like the tree roots, that was a priority, we got that right away. When it comes to like the shell and all that, yes, we could do because we have shell. I just gotta look at my budget for, you know, flowers, and I gotta figure out, you know, maintaining those flowers or what, you know, using that example. And whether or not that's gonna be a good fit for like doing the edging and the blowing and the lawn mowing, and so I just gotta make sure it works, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we wanna put something in there, it's not, it doesn't take a whole lot of,
No, for sure.
take a whole lot of
Maintenance,
work.
no.
Right, right.
And we can't do it, Kyle said we really can't do it in front of the parking lots because it's Bel Air Shores.
We can
Yes,
do it.
you
We
can, and the median between the sidewalk
It'll have to
and the
just be
wall.
done by the city out of part of our maintenance program.
Okay.
Right.
It won't be an adoption program.
Yeah, I have no problem with this, we'd like to do this, whenever you can get around to it, it would be, you know, marvelous. That would just be my observation. No. Anyway, next meeting, and time and date.
So let's pick a next meeting date and time.
Oh, I did have one other thing. I was waiting for John to finish, if you don't mind. The other night I went to Seaweed, and they had an organization there that provides information about child trafficking. So what they do is they come to your community, and if you choose to do some type of community information center, if we just want to like have one meeting, one afternoon on child trafficking, there was a lot of really good information that they give you, like how to protect your grandchildren and your children and everything, but it was just more of, they just wanted to come and inform towns, more or less communities, of really what's going on with child trafficking. It's not a great subject, but like, did you ever think about maybe occasionally doing like informational type of, not so much like the health and wellness, but like, I don't know, like maybe.
I think it's good to mix it up. I 100% believe in that, and I think that's a great idea. I really do.
It's too much of it going on.
And you know, like you were saying, what to look for. I mean, you know, I think that's a great idea. I
You
think
do,
that-
like, so maybe we could put some notice out, like, we're you know, not that we're thinking, maybe, you know, we choose a date, we choose a time, I'll speak, I met with one of the chairmen, and I spoke to her in detail about me working on the two boards, wanting to bring it over, and she said they would love, like, that's what they're there for, they would love to do that.
Okay.
And like, I don't know, maybe like once a quarter, we could do like, I don't know, a seminar or something, maybe like do, I don't know, a retirement seminar or something on, like we can maybe get speakers.
Medicare.
Yeah, Medicare, or I can have hospice come in again and, you know, speak to, or Pinellas County and speak to people like, the people I felt like they really missed during that health and wellness that I brought in all these.
I like that idea because no one knows this, I don't think he even knows this, but about 7 months ago, I started my application for Operation Underground, that organization. Oh, you did, didn't you?
No.
Oh, that deals with that stuff. too.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I might like to get involved in that Operation Underground.
Yeah,
Lose you
Operation
to that,
Underground.
will
What do you like,
What's
look
that?
out
we? We won't
for?
lose you to that.
No,
Okay.
it's all, no.
So you hold
It's underground.
seminars right here.
Yeah, it's
Where you go
about,
to seaweed. The
But
seminars
your
are at seaweed or you do them
Yeah.
here.
No, no,
Place, that's
no,
where-
they were
Kinda
just
where it is.
advertising what they do there. They were just giving pamphlets out to the public. Like, to listen to their spiel, they were like raffling. I didn't do any of that. I didn't care. But I just took all of her information, which I brought home and left home. But
Okay, but you're
I will-
saying do, like, as Aaron took your idea, like maybe once a quarter having an info type meeting?
yeah.
And that could maybe be our first one.
Yeah.
So,
And then at that meeting, maybe we could put out something that says,
our
We-
next meeting is this.
or,
Yeah.
did you like this?
Mhm.
What
Oh, yeah,
other
yeah.
meetings would you like to
Yeah.
see? And, you know, our next planned one, we're considering this.
Okay.
We can hand it out there.
Can I make a motion on that kind of thing? I move that we put that idea in play.
Okay, I like it. I'll second it.
It's okay,
Oh,
so we
okay.
are, and you're gonna work on that one
Yes.
first, and we can look at dates.
Yay, I'm so excited. See, I waited.
I love
Okay.
that.
And I have another
Yeah.
question for Kyle. When is the yard sale thingy?
Second Saturday of April.
Of April. Okay, second Saturday, so that's
Wait.
The 13th?
Yeah, April 13th.
April
Yep, got it right
13th.
here.
Okay.
Hmm.
And that's not us, is it? That's just the city?
As the city puts out the sign, like, you gotta register if you're
Right.
wanting to have a garage sale or yard sale, and then you
So
put out the
is
sign.
that on
and-
is that on the sign yet? Yeah, he's ready.
He's like, hello. Okay,
Like,
let's pick a date.
Your meeting is too long, Patty.
is that the man?
That's my man.
Okay.
So that's cool. So is it on the sign, the yard sale on the sign yet out there? Because that's only like 2 weeks away,
It's
right? 3
not.
weeks away?
Yeah.
Do we have our April meeting yet?
We got our,
Not yet, John.
That's next.
No, so that's what we gotta figure out, what April meeting. 11, in April, there's the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, on Thursday. On 9,
25.
16, and
Yeah,
23.
25.
we got a oh, I'm sorry.
You have a
Yeah,
hurricane?
we got
Hurricane Expo.
Oh, when is
On the
that?
25th?
That's gonna be on the 3rd, so I wanna get that up.
Hurricane Expo.
You know, yeah, we better do that now.
Yeah,
It's
I
on-
wanna get that
it's
up
on the
before
what?
we do the.
April 3rd?
April 3rd, yes.
A Wednesday?
Where is that, here?
It's at
Yeah.
nighttime.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6:30 to 8:30.
okay.
I want to come to that one.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, it's
the
really cool.
third?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool, a lot of good information. We had a really good one last year.
We got the things up there.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it definitely would,
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
So is
11,
the
18,
25th
25.
okay? Because I'm out of town from the 11th through, I'm out of town from the 10th through the 15th.
okay.
I could probably, what?
No vacay, huh?
Yeah. No family obligations.
So that,
Oh,
that leaves
promoted.
18 and 25th.
okay, I'm sure I could do the 18th as well.
The 18th?
So what's better for John or Michael? I
The
don't- I don't
25th
know
is
that.
good
I
for
don't
me.
have
The
my phone.
18th is okay for me.
Yeah. I could do the 18th or the 25th. 25th may be better.
Me too. Okay, you want to do the 25th?
25th
Gives
is
us a little
fine.
more time to work on things?
25th is
25th,
fine
then
with
we're
me.
gonna do 2 o'clock, same time.
2 o'clock is better for me, if that's,
2 o'clock's fine.
Works for
Okay.
me.
2 is good.
You just, like I said, tell me. I'll do.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, April 25, 2 o'clock.
So who's moving? Who's seconding? I moved that we do the,
I'll second it, Michael.
okay.
Can I make another mini quick motion? Maybe it doesn't need a motion. I think what we should do is try to stay on top of communicating with each other through Renee. So let's not wait the whole month if we're figuring stuff out and we're moving forward. Let's communicate a little bit with her and ask her to distribute that.
Sounds
Is
great.
that okay? Is that?
That's the way it's
As long
supposed
as you're going
to
to the clerk, yeah, she has record on everything.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
So with the protocol is you contact her and say, I'd like to have this distributed to the rest of the group, and that's the program.
be. Yep.
Okay.
Just don't get in any kind of side conversations with each other
Right.
about anything.
So like when I sent all my reports this time, I emailed Renee and I CC'd both of them, and I did the same thing with my photos. They didn't need to see them, you didn't, they just do it and then they combine it all and we get it spit back out.
Okay. One last observation, Patty, on
Yes,
the Bel Air Beach Garden Club, okay? I did not learn a lot about what exactly they do.
I'll just call them. I know Linda Mintz real well, and I know she's on it. I know Linda Mintz, and
Right.
she is on it. So
Right.
I can just call her and talk to her about it.
That would be, we should, to me, it seems like we should have a liaison with them. I mean, they should know that we have, we're talking about having plantings and stuff like that. And maybe in some of these parks, they want to do something like, up here.
Maybe they just don't have a purpose. Maybe if we gave them projects, they'd be happy with it.
So I'll talk to her about that.
That's why I say I did not get a good feel. I was focused on my wife's presentation.
Yeah,
You
she's
want
the
that?
one that's not working. It makes me sad. See?
So as you see,
Okay.
we got FEMA coming, we got Mike Clay, we got Dallas County Emergency Management, Floodplain Management, and then we got
I'll be there.
insurance.
I'll be there.
We got Aaron's there.
Yeah, I'll be there, so if
We're
you're
gonna get some pizza.
Oh, really?
some beer, and yeah, we'll be,
Let's see.
excellent.
It's for the fire department, so they'll all be there.
Oh,
Shoot
nice.
my life jackets and everything.
So this is 6:30 to 8:30.
So we're done?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
did we adjourn? You didn't?
No,
Yeah.
I can't make that motion, I don't think. Can I
Who
make that
can?
motion?
Why not?
You can make a motion.
To adjourn the meeting? Okay, I'm ready to stop talking. Let's adjourn the meeting. I move
Okay.
that we adjourn.
Time is 3:24, I'll second it.
Thank you. And we're